Sacred and Terrible Air by Robert Kurvitz. My heart will not rest until it rests in you. St. Augustine. Chapter 1. Charlottesjäl. It was a popular vacation area just outside of Vasa that swallowed the 4 Lund girls. Along with their little bones and tan-lined skin, an entire era vanished. 6 kilometers of winding coastline, a swimming spot popular in the 50s, rows of changing cabins, reeds rustling in the wind. Go there and find the age that conservatives long for, when parents could send their children to the beach unsupervised. 2 real for ice cream and bus fare in the pockets of their summer pants. Mom and dad would shake their heads in worry, keeping their children hidden from the news from Messina, from Grad, from Gottwald, where every week, it seemed to them, someone's wee skeleton was found buried inside a stove wall. There, every week, someone's daughter escaped onto the street after 30 years of captivity in a cellar and cried for help. But not here. Here, we have a social democracy. And the soft peach blossoms of social democracy, innocuous social programs. These progressive things make a broken human soul feel better. The uncanny technical urge to construct subterranean secret room with a ventilation system where the air ducts on the front lawn are disguised as clay miniature windmills will never reach these outskirts. Those dark, raging fevers of the mind simmer down in the cool mist here. The breath of distant blue glaciers freezes the sick thoughts that reside in a man's head. Ah, Vasa, a better place to live. And then, one Tuesday morning, with white clouds in the blue sky, 4 sisters, Mai, aged 4, Annie Ellen, aged 12, Melin, aged 13, and Charlotte, aged 14, from the Lund family, go to the beach together for a swim. They take with them 2 real in cash, 4 sets of swimming clothes, something to eat and drink, and 2 large picnic blankets in 2 beach bags. At 9:30, they board the horse car in Loviisa, a suburb of Vasa. The tram driver remembers them well. Today, 20 years later, getting to talk about it is the highlight of the day for Roland, who lives in a retirement home. Yes, the oldest one bought the tickets for all of them, to Charlottesjäl, 40 cents. 10-cent a ticket. Were they to go even 1 stop further, would have been 20 cents a ticket. I can recall it very well. The rural rides start there, with the rates twice as high. But Lord, she was a girl as pretty as a picture, with such good manners as well. The oldest, Charlotte. The old man rumbles rhythmically. I didn't know back then. Read later in the paper. And then I went straight to the police, without delay. Every second counted. At 10:25, the girls disembark at Charlottesjäl beach. One by one they thank the tram driver, well raised as they are. The beach is hot this morning, and there are few people around. Next to encounter the girls is the ice cream shop clerk, Agnetha. At the time, 20 years ago, Agnetha is still in university and she's working at the ice cream shop as a summer job. Malin and Annie Ellen buy 4 ice creams, 2 vanilla, 1 lime and 1 chocolate. The other girls are not visible from the shop. The window blinds are rolled down for protection against the sun. The only uncovered window is next to the counter, with products on display. As it's a workday, the clientele is sparse. Young Agnetha knows the girls and their well-established flavor preferences. Peppermint, Melon's favorite, is out of stock that day, which causes some confusion. In addition to the ice cream, peculiarly, the girls buy 3 meat piroshkis, which are oiled out meat pies. This raises the tab to 1 real and 50 cents. The girls leave the shop, and from the uncovered window next to the counter, Agnetha notices a man accompanying them. Agnetha is incapable of remembering anything else about the man. Age, height, clothing, whether there was more than one man, or, as Agnetha started feeling later, whether there was even a man at all. And this is the last time anyone sees the girls. The 4 daughters of Anne Margaret Lund, who had been sworn into office as education minister just 2 days prior, and paper industrialist Carl Lund, have vanished. The press starts a years-long love affair with the case. Every minute detail is brought out in the newspaper columns, carrying the Lund girls deep into the cultural memory. The disappearance becomes one of the most prestigious unsolved cases in the Real Belt. At about 12:40, 5 hours and 20 minutes before 6 o'clock, the time when the girls are expected home in Loviisa, and about 30 minutes before the ice cream shop, 3 boys sit in a living room. The room is gold striped with sunlight through the slatted blinds, and the boys are classmates with 2 of the sisters. The tall, freckled one has the telephone receiver pressed to his ear. "Hey, call already," urges the blonde one. "Well, it wouldn't be very chic of me to call 3 hours earlier than agreed." The fat little Maran immigrant pulls the tall one by his sleeve. "For real, Teresh, call! Something is wrong here." I know, says Teresh, and the steel rotary dial jingles under his finger. Now the terrible noise of time approaches, the most violent sound in the world. It is not light that spills from the windows into the golden room, but a super deep paleness. All distances there are insurmountable, and between each object there is horror vacui.